All right. Today is a brand new day. But there also comes with brand new days is Lotus Flower. This level is gonna be tough. Yeah. So let's do this. Lotus. What's up, driveway? That's pretty interesting. Is that where you are currently watching my stream? Oh. If I look outside my window, I see a beautiful driveway. Okie dokie. It's time to play Lotus Flower again. I don't think it's gonna end. I think it's just gonna be, I'm gonna be on this level for the rest of my life. You know, I was practicing some dissonance today. It's such a fun level. I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be, that level's gonna be super fun. I think that might be, I mean, I don't know yet. That might be top 3 favorite level so far. So yeah, you're in bed right now. Well, you better stay there and watch this stream the entire time. I need to exit and come back to the level. My robot was bugged out. I don't know if you saw that. There we go. It's fixed. Sometimes, like, the textures on, like, this robot specifically, I don't know why it's this robot, but, like, the textures will just, like, break, and it will fly around my robot, and it's really weird. It's like little goggle things on my robot. The outline of them will, like, uncenter itself, and it's like, no. Stay. I'm missing my cousin's birthday party to watch this. I'm in the Chuck E. Cheese parking lot. That's really funny. You gotta go have fun at Chuck E. Cheese's. I didn't even know that place still existed. I used to go there when I was little. A long time ago. Like probably 13 years ago. There's this place right next to my, like, not like right next to me, but like about like 30 minutes. It's called Billy B's, and I'm not even joking. There's a place, and it's exactly like Chuck E. Cheese's, but it's called Billy B's. They're stealing my identity. They saw my YouTube name, and then they were like, "Oh, that's actually such a good idea." They like opened somewhat recently, like within the last 5 years. It's not like super recent, but like my YouTube channel did come first. I think they stole my idea. They were like, "Oh, Billy D's is pretty good. We can't take that exactly. We're gonna change it to Billy B's." I've been collecting Billy D's with my friend and got 3 golds. Dude, I'm so proud of you, man. Oh. So yeah, that's the story of how there's a place called Billy B's near where I live. Ish. I know there's a few Billy B's around. I gotta go there. It's like definitely for children. And I would have 0 fun there. But just for the joke, I should go to Billy B's. practiced this level before stream and did alright. Didn't get 54 to 100, but I did get 64 to 100 2 times, so that's basically the same thing. You know that there's a sale right now at the lab? Dude, there's no way. I'm making a memory demon called Confuzzled, and it's going to be your next demon before Lotus Flower if I want. If it gets featured, maybe. Oh, actually, if it gets featured, then probably. Maybe I'll verify it. If it's fun, I'll verify it. It must be fun, though. Speaking about verifying, I'm gonna do a challenge stream at some point. So I'm gonna probably after this stream or at some point today, I'm gonna post a like. I want your challenges. Make some challenges and I'll stream them. Post. But this time I'm gonna make it nicer and make a Google form. Because I hate looking through the comments. I don't know why I did it like that. Forms are so much easier. They just take a little longer to set up. Sort of. They take like 5 seconds. It's like an additional minute of my life setting up a Google form. Because I have to open Google Forms, press the plus button, and then title it. Which is too much work sometimes. What's up, Oreo? Oh, it's a layout level. Ooh. It is Lotus Billy. It's going to be Lotus Billy D for quite some time, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still playing this level like every day, so... This level's so weird. It's like, I feel incredibly consistent at like everything. It's just the duel. I've gotten like as consistent as I can with the duel. At this point, it's just I need to get there as many times as possible until the one accidental time I get through it. Except 40 still exists. How dare YouTube hiding the stream for 7 minutes from me? That is messed up. How dare it? You know, I finally, like, I used YouTube so often, and for some reason I was just like, oh, I do not want to get YouTube Premium. I just can't do it. And then I realized I had, like, 5 other subscriptions I didn't even know I had with, like, I had, like, Audible for some reason. It was, like, $10 a month. I'm like, that's why I've been losing money. So I got rid of that and got YouTube instead. It's like, well, it's basically the same thing. So now I have YouTube Premium, so there's no more ads anymore. It's amazing. He sold the gold ability for $5 million. Oh man, we're still on this lab thing where I'm being copied. That's crazy. This reminds me of the Bears, if anyone remembers or even knows what that is. I forgot who started that. I know it was someone who is a regular in chat. I forgot who it was, though. The Billy Clones is going to be the next one. I did get a platinum at the Platinum Billy D Lab. They're ultra rare. $10 trillion each. I literally just woke up and I see Billy stream. That has started 4 minutes ago. Perfect. Oh, I know. I'm starting pretty early. I can't be on like all day. I have things I gotta do later. That's why I was like, if I don't stream now, I'm not gonna be able to stream it all later. Maybe. I did like. A couple days ago, I like made plans with friends like we gotta hang out on this day, and then I realized, we didn't make plans at all. We just set a day. And a whole day is a very large range of times. So maybe that will happen later. I don't even know. If that doesn't, I'm going to stream later. I know it's weird. I have an outside life outside of GD. It's actually I surprise myself sometimes. I don't know, suffer on computer science. Ooh. 4 days till you start your first day in a senior in high school. You start school soon? Is anyone still in school? Because I've been out for like about a month at this point. Still haven't gotten our yearbooks, which is crazy. I paid for mine like 3-4 months ago. And still haven't gotten mine. Slightly messed up. It's like, oh, here's your very last yearbook. You're gonna have it 2 months after you graduate, and no one's gonna be able to sign it because everyone's gonna be out. It's gonna be like, oh, cool, awesome. I'm really happy about that. But it's all good. Everything's fine. I forgot to start recording too. I need to record and stream. Because apparently the demon list doesn't accept streams anymore. Just as like proof they beat it, you have to record. So, which I actually understand why that's the case. 'Cause it's literally the same thing. But it's fine. Cool. Here's your yearbook, dude. I paid for this 25 years ago. Yeah, I'll like forget. I'll be like on my deathbed, and like the principal will come in and be like, "Hey, here's your yearbook from when you were a senior in high school." I'm like, and then that'll be my final words I hear is, "Here's your yearbook." Wouldn't be too surprised if that happened. Maybe next time there's like a play at the school that I have to go to, because I still have friends in school that are in like plays and stuff, so I still have to go to those. Maybe I'll pick it up then if they have my yearbook. They probably shred mine. They were probably like, well, this guy doesn't need his yearbook. Oh, I just flung myself so high. Ugh. Imagine being in school, I know. Do you do level request streams? I do level request stream, Duck Nugget. Not now, though. I'm not doing level requests at this moment, but I do level request streams. So if you want, you should subscribe and then come back for the Love Request stream. Those are always fun. Always fun stuff. Yeah. The duel is awesome. Trust me, that duel's so fun. Listen, I know from maybe an outside perspective, this level looks like it's the most boring, worst thing you can ever play, but I don't know what it is. I love this level. It's perfect. I think people are probably tired of me saying how much I like this level. Heck yeah, Duck Nugget. You gotta come back for the I'll probably do a Love Request stream soon. And also, once I beat this level, that's pretty much the only type of streams I'm gonna be doing are Love Request streams. Until I get like good enough at Dissonance to stream it. Would you guys be interested in, like, once I'm done with this, would you want to see, like, day one me starting, like, my next hardest? Or would you rather, like, wait and then I'll start playing it when I'm already, like, all right at the level? So I have at least, like, four or five runs. I don't know what people would want to see. I should go out more. I met Japanese Billy D early. Whoa. Day one would be cool. I probably will then. Because that sounds like it would be fun. I should be able to beat Niflheim, but I can't pass the pre-drop, like 600 attempts from 0, which isn't a lot. Yeah, that's not that bad. I don't know how hard Niflheim is. I think it isn't like a mid-range extreme. I actually don't know where it is. I would like for you to do a day 1 to 100 level building streams every day to see your progression. I kind of started doing that. If I were to have 100 days on a project, it probably wouldn't even get done. I need to start decorating Flipside Mountain again. I think that would be fun if I started that back up, because I played it again and I was like, okay, this level's actually super fun. I think I just got sick of playing it and then got sick of decorating it, and then now I'm like, oh, this level was actually kind of fun. It was definitely my best, like, extreme demon layout. I might just keep building it. Dude, are you absolutely yanking my chain right now? Who put that spike there? There's no need for that double spike to just exist. It's so dumb and impossible. It is quite literally silent. I can't even hear it. It's so hard. The term silent in, like, only in GD makes sense. No, like, if you were to say that for anything else, it would make zero sense. If, like, you don't know what GD is and you say, dude, that's so silent. It's like, what do you mean, quiet? No, difficult. Oh, that was, I don't know what that was. That was a bad everything. I felt so bad going through that ship the whole time. I thought I was going to die going through that straight fly, and then I kept not dying. I was like, oh, shoot. That ship duel's fun. However, it does feel a little bit like RNG. Like, you can definitely get consistent at it, like way more consistent than if you first start it. But, like, now that I think I'm as good as I can get with it, because, like, I just still die to it sometimes. I can't get any more consistent. Maybe if I played it every day for a week straight and nothing else, I would be, like, a master at it, but I don't have that type of time. Oh my god, too high. What game mode goes good with mini UFO in a duel? I don't know. UFO's not like my go-to game mode in a duel. I would say probably like a wave or something. A wave or ship, maybe a swing copter. Definitely one of the, like, fly-y game modes. I wouldn't choose, like, a cube. I think a cube in a UFO would be kind of boring. My favorite combination for a duel to make with is a swing copter and a cube. That's my absolute favorite combination. It feels so cool. I also like ship and wave, making a duel with that. And then wave with, like, any of the game modes, honestly, is fun. My least favorite type of duel to make, though, is probably a double ball duel. That, like, I'm saying, like, like an asymmetrical duel. I hate making asymmetrical ball duels. Dude, hello Brighton. Slaughterhouse almost in the top 20. That feels odd. That does feel very horrible. Dude, I love duels. As long as it's not a swing copter and cube duel, I'm very allergic to them. Oh, I don't know why that's so specifically what I just said, but you know what? I'm gonna beat you up now. You know, it's just a good old classic combo. It's just the ball and the cube. I love that combo so much. And do you know what new combo I found, which is so good? It's very specific. It's 2 cubes. However, you make it so the gravity is unlinked, and one of them is half gravity. So one of them is more floaty than the other. It's such a fun combination to make a duel with. 2 cubes, one is more floaty than the other. I also like doing that with the ball too, like making the ball really floaty. I just like making duels. I like experimenting with, like, different game modes and duels and gravities. And making the most unsight readable, unplayable duel ever, but only I can play it. But it's fun for me only. I like cube with, like, any other game mode. Wow, okay. So any other game, including the swing copter, right? And just ship and UFO. Ship and UFO is fun. I made a duel with wave ball / cube in 4 times speed with 26 60Hz frame perfects in my new level. That doesn't sound very fun. Random. That does not sound very fun. That's too many frame perfects. You know, I was listening to this song yesterday, just not part of GD, and I started getting nervous when the song was like at the end of it. I was like, dude, that's not good. That's probably not healthy. And then after that, I was fine. But it was just like, why do I feel any sort of nervousness right now? I mean, like I wasn't like trembling in my boots, but I felt my heart rate rise just a little bit, like 5 beats a second higher. I was like, this is probably not healthy anymore. Yo, what's up, the Phoenix? I legit haven't had any swing copter gameplay in my life. It's so fun. I love making swing copter gameplay so much. One of my best duels. I've made a duel like right at the start of 2.2, and I haven't been able to like top it since. And it's swing copter and cube, and it's my new favorite combo. It's so good. I also just like making swing copter gameplay. I think it's a underrated game mode. I think it's one of the better ones, honestly. You finally beat Future Funk? Dude, congratulations. Even just 1 frame perfect is too hard. I agree. There's 1 frame perfect in this level and it sucks. It's the worst placement ever. Actually, there might be 2. I honestly don't know. There's definitely none in the duel. Maybe there is, I don't even know. Maybe each of the last clicks are a frame perfect. I've been accidentally doing them perfectly every time. And then when I get there, they're actually super hard. The mini UFO with the mini ship is fire as a duel. Yeah, it's very fun to make duels with that. Are you on point to create? If not, will you be after this? I am kind of on point to create. I have 3 levels that I've beaten on the list in the past. I did Knight Rider when it was on the list, and then I did Frozen Cave when I was on the list, and then I did Atomic Cannon, which was my last hardest level. But all those levels have fallen off. Knight Rider's like probably 300 at this point. At this point, it's probably even more. Honestly, it's been like 3 years. I remember when Knight Rider like got verified, and I was so excited to beat it, but then it was like up new hardest by a lot. But that level was so cool. That level like wasn't even comparable to this. Do you know how to make dual mode gameplay that's good? Because I need a tutorial as a video. I should do that. I should make a duel tutorial because I think I can make pretty decent duels. Sometimes I don't feel creative and I don't make something cool, but sometimes I lock in and make something fun. I can't make like symmetrical duels though. I can't make those fun. I can make asymmetrical duels though. Are you of the buff levels to have more 60 Hz frame perfect? That's than my grandma's age. That's the like 1 frame perfect is fine, I guess, maybe. In a level I can deal with 1 frame perfect. However, I'm assuming over 70 frame perfects is not the best. Why? What do you mean? My stream isn't getting enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I think you should make a layout tutorial. The Just Some Funky Gameplay video layout had some good gameplay. That was my best level I've ever made. In my opinion. I haven't been able to make gameplay that's topped that since. I'm currently making a level right now with a new song that came out from artist I really like. They're if anyone knows David Byrne, I mean, he's pretty popular. He came out with a new song, and it's really good. And I was like, I'm gonna make a level with that. I already have a minute of gameplay. I have a few other layouts I've just never posted. I have so many layouts. I only post the ones that I think were really good, but I still have a few that I think could be worthy. I just, for some reason, never posted them. I should just post, like, every one of my layouts I've ever made. Because I have probably, like, 50 or 60. Full. Who's David Byrne? Do you know the song Psycho Killer? Or Burning Down the House? Or, those are like the most popular songs. I'm trying to think of just anything that could be a point of reference. Those songs have like billions of views, so those are the only chance. You got on my recommended too for some reason. What got on your recommended? Insane Demon layout must have been in the recommended page. It got a lot of views for. Oh yeah, that video. I know Insane Demon. That was. I don't know how that's just like the worst title ever. I was like, I'll post this. I think it's probably because of the song. It's like Dear Nostalgist or something. I don't know. I don't know why that video got as big as it did. I mean, I'm not complaining. I thought that was a fun level too. Layouts typically like just get a bunch of views. I also made like a random hard like extreme demon platformer level. That level was interesting. I think some of it was fun. Some of it I needed to fix up some gameplay. Oh my god, stop dying to that. I don't know why I'm doing like the most micro click on the face of the planet every time I get there. I also keep jumping so early. I've gone there like every attempt and died the same way. You got a silver Billy D? Oh my god. Yeah, Psycho Killer, that's the guy. That's David Byrne right there. I think actually that's... Yeah, David Byrne is the singer. Super good. Made a new song. I'm a fan. Dude, what's up, Dino Lexus? I wish Payday 2 songs wasn't Jump Trash. I would have made 10 Extreme Demon layouts by now. I've actually never played Payday. Nor have I played Payday 2. So I actually don't know what the music is. It'd be cool if like all the Minecraft songs were in GD. I know there's like some like remixes and stuff, but like I want the bass songs in GD. That would be so cool. Dude, Moog City is my favorite Minecraft song. It's typically only in creative mode. I've never heard it in survival mode before. But every time I build and that song plays, I'm building forever. I will never stop building when Moog City comes on. What is up? What next artist would you recommend from Future Funk other than Nine Circles, because I have 51 on it? Honestly, Nine Circles is definitely a good bet. Trying to think of like another. I would maybe go for Magma Bound. Maybe. Magma Bound is super fun. It's an easier Insane Demon. I would say it's like borderline a hard demon, but there's definitely some Insane Demon parts to it. Magma Bound, I would say, is very fun. I did Acropolis after Future Funk. Future Funk was my hardest, and then I did Acropolis, which Acropolis is a great level, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone else has that same opinion. Or do Ditched Machine. That level's awesome. If you like duels, Ditched Machine is great. When streams ends, I'll try to make basically the same thing as Minecraft Song in Band Labs. I hope I don't get banned. Ooh, you might. Bro got the Moog City virus. Yes. C418 is the best. Yes, I love C418. Like, such good music. Area Math is such a good song. So is Moog City. Mice on Venus is also such a good song. I want to learn some of it on piano. I started learning Mice on Venus on piano and then I gave up. I need to just... I should learn it. I think that'd be cool. Or Moog City, my favorite. The music's just so nostalgic to me. Honestly, being an extreme demon before being an insane demon, that's wild. My 10 because I used one sample of a FNAF thing first, which I'm getting. You should use Super Mario Wave. It's the best Sonic Wave remake. I don't think I've ever played Super Mario Wave before. My thing aired before I said I hope I don't get audio banned again. I think Newgrounds is pretty strict on like sampling stuff. I'm not 100% sure. I've never like uploaded anything. But I'm pretty sure they're like, you can't put copyrighted stuff unless if like they're like, yeah, sure, you can use it. Newgrounds is actually like kind of awesome. There's so many things on there. I found a lot of good music on there. Oh my god, I need to stop jumping so early. It's not a well-known level, but it's good. Why are there so many Sonic Wave remakes, man? I don't know. Like, Sonic Wave is, like, an okay level, but why did everyone decide to remake it? Like, why can't people remake, better levels? I think because it was just such, like, a famous level, people wanted to, like, get views off of it. But, like, all the remakes suck. Except the only good one is if Sonic Wave was level 1. That's the only good Sonic Wave remake. Other than that, they all suck. They're all bad. Nine Circles levels are just like They're really weird. I'm pretty bad at wave. But for some reason, like a wave level, like just a full wave level feels easier than if there's like a really hard wave in like a level that isn't all just wave. I don't know if that's like with anything else, anyone else. If the whole level's just a wave, I just get used to it. I really want to do solar flare at some point. I just need to get better at wave. Like, that can't just be my second Extreme Demon 9 Circles level. I can't do Sonic Wave only and then do Solar Flare. That is just, like, the stupidest jump ever. Didn't Rumtuff say he's not rating 9 Circles levels anymore? I have no idea. I don't think he is stopping. It probably has to just be super good. Is my comment still there? I had to refresh. I don't see it. I have no idea. I had a nosebleed in the morning today, so I have a big... Oh, that's amazing. You do whatever you want, Cam. That's up to you. That's your decision to make. I'm going for Super Mario Wave as my new hardest. Yeah, Dr. Billy D. As a medical professional, dude, if you go to a doctor's office and they're like, you know what, that's on you. You do you. As like you have like a broken leg, can you fix it? Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's my prescription is a piece of paper saying you gotta do what you gotta do. Exclamation point. That would be my prescription for you. Do whatever you think is best. Yeah, that will be $3,500 like right now. If your knee is broken, just replace it. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just find someone else's knee and ask for it. And if they say no, you just gotta kill them. That's all that matters. But if they say yeah, then it's easy. You just gotta rip it off. But it's pretty easy. There's so many knees on this planet. So like, if yours breaks, there's plenty to replace it with. There's plenty of knees you can replace yours with. I have 12 viewers. Dude, that's crazy. What's up, all 12 of you? Well, now there's 10. You lied to me. And then no pharmacy has your medicine, so you bounce around like 10 of them. Yes. You know, I'm so excited to have to pay my first doctor bill whenever I move out. My parents, and they don't pay for everything anymore. I'm so excited to... like go like doctor's visit for the first time, like, all right, how much was that? And it's just like $12 million. I have to take out a loan just to get like a checkup. All right, here's your flu vaccine, and that will be $5 million and your firstborn child. We will sacrifice him. That, or they just like take body parts from me every time I have to go. They're like, oh, you gotta pay up. I'll take your spleen. You don't really need that. Exactly, orange juice, please. You should go to university for medicine career. I should. I should definitely go. I should do it. You're right. I should go to school for doctoring. I don't even know. Medical dude. For 25 million years. I don't know how much schooling you need for to be a doctor, but I know it's a little more than 4, which is typically like normal. Dude, college is scary. I've taken one medicine class my entire life, and it was so I learned nothing. I think it was probably the teacher. It was actually definitely the teacher. We learned anytime we had an assignment, he was optional basically, and we only had one assessment the entire year, and it was sign this and if you do, you get 10 assessment points. It's like, okay. And it was basically just you won't stick yourself with needles when we practice with them. Oh my god. Go for ultraviolet. With me finishing Skeletal Shenanigans CD, what demon should I do next? I mean, oh yeah, ultraviolet is actually a great suggestion. That's such a good level. I can't think of it medium demons that are super fun. One of my favorite medium demons, it's the most random thing ever, but I played it probably 3 years ago at this point, but it's so memorable. It's called Naddir, Naddir. It's such a good level. It's so random too. I've never seen anyone ever talk about it. It's not even popular. It was I beat it when it came out. And it just had it was just I think it's epic featured, but it's a random one. It's so fun. If you want a random one, that's the one you should check out. Or beat Jawbreaker or something if you want something more classic. Not gonna lie, beat Aku in practice mode today. It's so free, I think I should make the jump. Aku is definitely the first 10% is pretty difficult, and the last 20 I think is the hardest part. But everything in the middle is pretty easy for an extreme. I think it's it's borderline insane even. And at this point, with the amount of extremes there are, I think Aku should probably be insane. But if I say that, I'll probably be burned at the stake, so it's still extreme. The gap for extremes is actually crazy at this point. I think it would be cool to see a new ranking for demons and stuff. You got Extreme Demon, then Extreme Demon Plus, or something like that. It's just every level that's on the list. I should try tidal wave. Yes. Your fresh rate doesn't improve your skill if you aren't skilled enough for it. I mean, definitely helps. I do kind of, sort of agree. It's like really hard for it to say. Yeah, this level looks like Shardscapes, but it's actually Shardscape crackhead brother who. Whoa. I think it looks better than that. I think Shardscapes doesn't look as good as this level. I think this level looks better than Shardscapes. It's also easier than Shardscapes, so... The thing about Shardscapes is I probably could do it. But it's just... I don't like the song enough to actually want to stick around with it. And also, it being one game mode is so boring. Like, same gameplay... And it's, like, not even that fast-paced. Which I maybe can see how I'm basically describing Lotus Flower currently. However, it's different. In my mind, it's different. It does not. I beat Club Step in 300 attempts when I got a 20 hertz display phone. Yeah, it's significantly better. Like, playing on 60 hertz is completely different than 240. I play on 240 because that's what the game has, like... That's, like, the default physics now, which is kind of awesome. I like how it changed the physics in that way. Of, like, just kind of setting it to 120 physics. Because it's solid. It makes it so, like, hard gameplay is, like, enjoyable. It's still difficult, but it's more enjoyable, which I guess makes it easier. Soon, once 540 hertz monitors are, like, more widely available, the game's going to have to up it up a little bit. Are some levels coins impossible now? I did find this, like, I was playing Easy Demons yesterday, and one of the levels I just could not beat. There was this one level that had, like, this slope, and I had to just hold off of it, and it just did not work, no matter what I did. I forgot what the level was called. I didn't beat it, though. I think a lot of levels got fixed, because I remember Blade of Justice became impossible. And then that got fixed. Like, I was playing that when 2.2 came out. And I was literally about to beat it, basically. And then, like, a couple days later, 2.2 came out. And then I couldn't play it. I haven't played it since. I'm pretty sure most levels have been fixed. Another one was Verdant Landscape. I was actually kind of worried that Verdant Landscape wouldn't get fixed. I'm glad it did. Why? Who put that spike there? I should... should too, because my game mode is swing. Your best game mode is swing. That's pretty funny. I'm trying to beat X by Traxxas while I'm eating my dad's eggs he cooked for me. Dude, let's freaking go. I do love me some good top-notch eggs. I actually had eggs and sausage for breakfast. It's such a good meal. Eggs are like one of the best foods ever. You can do so many things with it. You can bake with it. You can just make scrambled eggs. You put it on a sandwich. You can put it in like a soup and it makes it better. Or if you make some ramen and you put an egg in it, oh my god, it just elevates the flavor. Put an egg on a burger. There's so many applications of egg. You're gonna make a swing-only extreme. That sounds fun. I'd play a swing-only extreme. There was a level I played somewhat recently. I think it's like my second or third latest video. I forgot what it's called, and it's Adalucid. That level has a bunch of swingcopter in it, like swingcopter duels, swingcopter gameplay, and it's so fun. If anyone's never seen Adalucid, it's one of the coolest levels I've ever played. I wouldn't say funnest level, I would definitely say one of the cooler levels, though. Like gameplay-wise and stuff, I was a fan. And I fluked it too, which was awesome. It's a very unflukable level, but it's still fun. God, no! Whoever recommended Super Mario Wave to Ivory, I would recommend it to level till now. Call it Swingscapes. That would be a good name for that level. I would just put my brightest setting on. My eye just broke. I woke up at 9. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ever looking at your phone at like, it's just so late, and then you accidentally put the brightness all the way up. Like, you drop your phone, and the brightness is just all the way up, and it looks like a neutron star. For the first, like, 2 seconds, you think you died. It's just like, am I seeing the light currently? And then it slowly fades. It's like, oh, okay, my brightness was just all the way up. And then you gotta turn that all the way down, because you can see it from, like, a few galaxies over. Why? Why would that ever happen? You always put it all the way up in the day. I typically have my phone brightness, like, super low. Just to, like, reserve battery. Even when it's super bright out. People are like, why? Can you see your phone? I'm like, yeah, I can. And they look at it, they're like, how? I don't see anything. It's basically just a black screen. I'm kind of crazy when it comes to that. I think that's the only, like, insane person thing I do. Is just have my phone screened typically at, like... I mean, obviously, sometimes I'll put it up all the way, but for the most part, it's really, like, halfway at all times. And then at night, it's all the way down. Same when I want it, then I put it on charger while I play, yeah. I could not play, whenever I used my phone to play GD, years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago at this point, I could not have a charger on it. I had to play without the charger. It felt uncomfortable. When I first played GD on like a computer, oh my god, it was so cool. I remember like playing random 6 stars and be like, oh my god, my game's not lagging horribly. I used to play with mouse too. Like I think I beat my first like hard demon with a mouse, and then I was like, this is awful. I need to find some other way to play this game, and then a controller came around. I can barely type on phone. I have the fat fingers. I always mistype things. People always complain that like I'm slow at texting, but it's mostly because I need to like retype a word like 5,000 or 7,000 times, which is probably still my fault. But people gotta be patient with me when I'm typing to them. Even if I'm typing on keyboard, sometimes it just takes me a second to think of what I want to type. Yeah, non-rated level. Lag. Then when it's a legendary level, you know, legendary levels have like no lag, and I don't understand. Some of the big crazy levels that came out are just like not laggy at all. I mean, some of them are very. I think Skeletal Shenanigans was a little laggy, but other than that, all the levels have been like pretty decent. But like bigger screen, yeah, bigger screens are. I mean, just better in general. It's really weird whenever I do play GD on my phone just randomly to like see something, like the screen is just so tiny. It looks like a little arcade game because I'm so used to the screen that's probably 30 times the size. I also used to play on like a really old phone that was probably like 45 FPS. I actually used to play on a monitor that was 75 hertz. I played on the most random refresh rate ever. 75 frames per second. Some clicks just did not work. People on 60 hertz would be like, well, this works for me. I don't know why it's not working for you. It's because it was on 75 hertz. I'm actually using that monitor to look at chat right now. If you want to go for down base, there's so many spam parts. Yeah, I know. I've already played it. You can go 75. I think mine can also go to 75. I think the lowest mine can go is like probably 30. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it on 240. For some reason, it's not like 240. It's like 240.7 hertz, and I don't actually know what that 0.7 is all about. I don't, like, why did they tag that on there? Just like, well, we can make it 240, or we can give it an extra 0.7 frame, which I don't even know what that means. They're just adding an extra, not even a full frame. Yeah, it's definitely computer math. I don't understand it, though. You never used PC? It's pretty fun. Oh, is this that Geometry Dash game people keep telling me about? Yes, this is that Geometry Dash game people keep telling me about. It's a pretty fun game, actually. Sometimes. Actually, that's not even true. This game sucks. Don't get addicted to it. Don't start. Because once you start, you'll never stop. So, honestly, I'm warning you. Don't start this game. You should watch now, obviously. Give me that. Give me the view time and stuff. But other than that, you should not play this game. It causes pain, a lot of pain. But then you want to play more after you beat one level. And then you become me and want to play levels that no one else should want to play. People were not meant to want to play Lotus Flower. He's joking. Maybe. Ooh, 559 million hertz. Maybe it's a metaphor for the human experience. It probably is. Like, life is tough, but once you get through something really challenging, it makes you want to do that again. It makes you want to challenge yourself even harder next time. I don't know. That was my metaphor. It wasn't really a metaphor. But like this level, or like you beating harder levels, next time you're like, man, I could beat something harder now. Oh, like a 59.9999. Like just so close to 60 FPS, but just does not work. 60 hertz frame perfects are impossible. This level is tricky, I would say. I would give it a 10 out of 10 on the oh my god, this level's hard scale. According to like the there's like a I don't know how much you know about GD. There's like a list of levels. And this is 93, 93rd hardest level. Which is pretty rough. Considering there's a few. You played GD on 30 FPS before? That is just... You could only play, like, 5 levels with 30 FPS. I made a video. I need to, like, edit it. I don't know why I haven't yet. I recorded like a video of like what is the lowest you can beat like ROM top levels. Get the demon list. I recorded a video trying to see what like the lowest refresh rate you can beat ROM top levels with. You can beat electrodynamics on 8 FPS, I'm pretty sure. It was like either 8 or 9. I did not beat it on 9 FPS. I went through practice mode because I'm not a crazy person. Then again, it's still a little crazy that I did that. You beat I Spy with 30 FPS? Dude, that's so crazy. That level should be like auto. That's an auto level right there. I don't know why that level got so popular. Like, it's fun and it's cool looking, but it's not that fun and cool looking. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad level. I think it deserves to, like, be popular and stuff, but I think there's so many other better levels that exist. I don't know why I Spy got so popular. I guess it was just kind of loud and flashy, which is what we need on YouTube now. Oh my god. Stop dying! Catalyze. This is slightly way harder than Catalyze. This level is significantly harder. Dude, I did Catalyze and Zafkiel, and apparently Catalyze is harder. I think that is 100% untrue. I think Zafkiel is significantly harder than Catalyze. When I beat Catalyze, it was my new hardest, and it took me roughly the same amount of time for me to do Zafkiel, and I did that about a month ago. And that level was just ridiculous. I think because it was way more unbalanced and more unfun. Don't ever play Zafkiel. If you're going to play one of the two, play Catalyze. They're both like sequel. Yeah. Oh, because of YouTube Shorts. I mean, yeah, I saw it all over. So because I listened to MBK and Cold Breaks quite a bit, and when I try to talk about them, people refer to me to this game. Oh yeah, both those artists, a lot of their music is are in GD levels. What type of gameplay do I hate the most? I'm gonna have to go with some I don't know, some slow half-time speed spider gameplay. That doesn't sound very fun. Like a long part of just slow spider. I like fast spider gameplay. I don't want to be playing slow. It's bad UFO gameplay. I don't know. I think UFO gameplay can be either really good or just so boring. Boring UFO gameplay is the worst gameplay. Spider in general is not a great game mode. It's not bad, but it's not that good. Yeah, I agree. I think it can I think you can make some of the best gameplay with UFO and Spider. However, it is much harder to do that than to make really boring bad gameplay. You can't just go up and down with the spider. You gotta make some, you gotta put a dash orb down. This song have a... this level does have a song. I'll turn it up a little bit. It's Radiohead. It's the song Lotus Flower by Radiohead. Hence the level name Lotus Flower. I don't know how much louder that just made the song. I didn't know it was silent. That's my bad. Oh my god, stop dying to eggs. Oh, nice you listen to Radiohead? Dude, Radiohead is my favorite band ever. I love all Radiohead music. I've been listening to them even more now. I mean, I've been listening to them my entire life. Since I was 5 years old, I loved Radiohead. It's just always been a band I go back to, you know? Even if, I get bored of them, I find another band, listen to them, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back to Radiohead now. If this level was silent, I would never play this. If it was just quiet, it would be so boring. Music has been silent since he started streams on Lotus Flower. That's really amazing. I'm so glad. You got to go? No, what the heck? Well, I thought you could at least somewhat hear. I didn't know it was silent. Completely silent. Whoops. I'm such a good streamer. I think I have my pros and cons. I think when it comes to, I don't know, being entertaining, I would like to think I'm at least somewhat decent, but it comes to, the actual professionalism of me streaming, I think that's where I falter a lot. Of, not knowing this whole sound stuff. That's kind of funny. Well, I hope it's not blaring. As long as it's like a little bit more. Because for the completion, I still want the song to be noticeable. Bow, bow. I like listening to the song when it's louder too. It's fun. Oh my god, why does that jump exist? Only hear the satisfying clicks of a controller since the start of the stream. Moon. That is exactly what I think about the decoration too. It's simple but like very effective. I think it's very solid. And as the music gets louder, the level gets brighter, which I honestly didn't really like notice until somewhat recently. Because the song starts off incredibly quiet, and then it gets way louder, and the level gets brighter. It's an interesting part of the song that they chose for this level. Because the song is 5 minutes long. Or like right below 5 minutes, or a little bit more, it doesn't really matter. It's roughly 5 minutes long. And they chose the beginning of the song, which is like the most chill part. Which I think is kind of cool. They didn't choose, like, a more energetic part. I don't know why I held into that spike. Oh. Cammed, I can't believe you said go. It's Squid. You should know this, Cammed. This is why I died. Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of where... Honestly, I'm going to practice that part real quick. I need to practice... Just for a quick second, because it's been a sec. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's totally fine, Cam. I was just... Oh, my God. Why did I die here? This is the hardest part of the level. Is this duel? It's not even the robot, which is dumb. This level's second half heavy. Oh. Honestly, I want to get here to 100. And then I'll go back from 0. It's so hard. I did not expect this. Is insane. I watched a video documentary on this level, let alone this game. It's cool. There's a lot of stuff. This is the first level you're seeing. It's I would say that this level's pretty chill compared to like, and when I mean chill, I mean like looks wise, gameplay wise. It's so hard, but like this level's pretty chill looking compared to a lot of other like really hard levels. No! I wanted that run. And you have inertia, momentum, and stuff. There are documentaries about GD levels. There are. Alright. The worst practicing strat. I'm just doing each part of the duel. And then we go back from 0. I've practiced the level enough. I know what to do. I just want to refresh myself. I think that's my favorite part of the duel. Like, I like all the duel, but that little ending part is my favorite. This part, it's so fun and satisfying to do. It's also the easiest part of the duel, so it's like I can do it more often. And then the 4-star part. I must be one of the best. I'm not one of the best players, but Cam, how dare you? It's like, how dare you say that? He's far from the best. I don't think I'm far from the best. I'm definitely not in the top 500. No, there's people who are like insane. Like I've been a bunch of hard levels, but like compared to some people being like hundreds. I've not even done 100 yet. Come on. Imagine dying at the 4-star part. Oh my, don't even say that, Dino Lexus. I will actually legitimately be mad. If I die to the last 10% of the level, it's actually super easy. It's legitimately the easiest part in any extreme I've ever played. And if I die there will be my fist will go into the computer. I don't get mad at games, but that will make me mad. The furthest part I'll be, like, not okay with, but not completely upset about dying is 86. 86 is, like, the furthest point that I can possibly die in this level. No, as I said before, I'm into the DJ shows and raves, very stimulating stuff with lasers and loud. I do like. I don't think I like raves and stuff, but I do like going to concerts a lot. Who's the best player at the game? There's this guy called Zoink. Or there's two right now that are like kind of neck and neck. There's one called WizKid and one Zoink. Two best players in the game. There's also just like a bunch of other insane players, but they just like verified like the top 1 hardest levels the other day, actually. Both of them on the same day. 2 different top 1 levels. And now people are going to fight about which one's harder for the next 5 months. Oh, why? Oh my god. Why do the best players have such silly names? Because it's funny. No, Zonk. That's a good name. Billy D would go hard as the best player name. It would be. Oh, maybe one day I'll be the best player. Not now. No, not yet. Not yet. It would be cool to like do like every extreme. If I ever became the top one, like best player, I would do every single extreme. That wasn't like 2-player. I would never be able to do a 2-player extreme demon. I really wanted to do Bang Gang for a while, but it's so ridiculously hard to do by yourself, and it's only because like there's only one part that just makes it impossible. Like I can get used to the waves and the ship, but there's just one spider spam part that's impossible. Codependence comes into the ring. I would have to beat that with someone else. There's no way I can do that on my own. Codependence isn't it like top 10 or something? Like if you do it by yourself, it's top 10. They will be the third person to beat every level in the main list. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that means I have to beat like I'll beat every level on the list once Sakupin Circles is off. I'll beat literally every other level that comes out. I don't even care. Once Sakupin Circles is off, then I'll beat every level on the list. But I would recommend playing GD Lite, which is the free version of GD. The levels pretty much teach you about the game. I would just get GD flat out. It's only $4. This game is $4, and I have the most amount of time on it than any other game. I should like calculate because I think it cost me. I bought it on 3 different devices, so that actually means I spent $12 total on this game. And I have over 5,000 hours. I should do how much money have I basically made per hour. Like, is it worth it? Have I gotten the time that I've spent? My brother tells me the hardest level is called Deadlocked, but it's the AI. Yeah, that's the hardest main level in the game. But it's like not even close to the hardest level in the game. Like created levels, because you have like main levels that the creator made, and then you have user made levels, which that's 99.99999% of the game. And there's probably more 9s, honestly. Spent $4 and spent 23,000 hours. Well worth it, I guess. Yeah, definitely. Worth every penny. And I regret spending this $4. This is a waste of my time. If I spent this time like playing an instrument, I would be just so good at it, dude. too hard. Oh yeah, there's a lot of community. I should produce music. I mean, I only play the piano a little bit, and I'm not good enough. I don't know like much about music theory or anything. You bought it when it was $2, dude. I wish I bought it when it was $2. I should have waited till it was on sale. I can't believe I spent the whole $4 on this game. What a waste of money. It's funny to think that RobTop has made more money from the free version of the game than the paid for, and he's spent so much more time trying to update this game, which I find that funny. I hope when RobTop like is done with the game, he passes it on to someone else. I hope he doesn't just keep it as his own forever. Which, I mean, he can do whatever he wants. It's his game, but... Ow! Yes. Yeah, I started off this game being so bad. I've been playing piano for 7 years. Nice. I've been playing the piano pretty much my entire life. However, not like consistently. Like I know a few songs on the piano. Probably permanently for the rest of my life I'll remember how to play them. But like, I can't. It's so hard for me to learn a new one. It takes me a couple days. What levels should you do? As a beginning one, you should do Stereo Madness. You should start off the or go into the level search and play Retray. If that's your very first level, you should that's a good one. That's a good one to start off with. Dude, I'm like so consistent, but I can't get to the duel, which is the most annoying thing ever. Now, Retray isn't good as a first level. I mean, it kind of has it has every game mode though, pretty much. Stream is bugging. Yeah, my internet's really weird. It fluctuates. I need to get an Ethernet cable so bad. I need to get a thing that like boosts internet. Because my router is like upstairs, kind of on the other side of the house, and like I'm kind of in a basement. It's actually a really bad spot for internet. Like it fluctuates between having 4 bars and 0 throughout the day, depending on like, I don't know, internet. How to time travel? You figured out how to time travel? That's crazy. For me, I had to buy it for $6. I'm pretty sure from what I remember, I'm an older player since 2021. I started 2019. Actually, no. I would say I started this game in 2018. Because I played on phone. I only beat 1 demon when I was on when I played on mobile. Actually, that's not true. I beat 3 because I did Club Step, Theory of Everything 2, and what is it called? Oh my god. It's like an easy demon design Problematic. Those were the 3 demons I beat on mobile, and then after that, everything else has been on computer. I remember beating Retro Circles. I think that was my 4th demon. That was like a level I thought was so hard forever, and then I got a computer. I did it in like a week. Oh, dude, no. Ah, no. What's a demon? A demon is like, okay. So you got like all the difficulties of the levels. It goes from easy, hard, easy, normal, hard, harder, insane, and then you have the demon difficulties, which then you have easy demon, medium demon, hard demon, insane demon, and then extreme demon. And extreme demon's the hardest. This is an extreme demon. There's a whole history on why it's called a demon, but I won't bore you with the entire story. There's a lot of reasons. Actually, there's only one reason, but it was so long ago already. It's just like the hardest difficulty. You get the most rewards for those levels. But no one really plays this game for the awards. I play easy levels for like the stars, which is the like way you progress in this game. It's a good time to start, though. There's so many things in this game. 2.2, which was the last update, pretty much tripled the amount of stuff that was in the game before it. And there was already so much, and now there's so many more things. It's cool. A demon is a supernatural being, often linked to evil, chaos, or temptation. Found in myths, religions, and games, demons are usually feared and portrayed with dark, monstrous features. That is also another definition of a demon. It's a funny thing. I use that word so often that like in GD that I've associated it with the GD levels. I've completely unassociated it with other things. I mean, not completely, but that's how I mostly see it now. You beat retrain 14 attempts. All right, it's time to level up. To honestly, if you did that so quickly for your first level ever. All right, you should go for Oh my god, I can't think of any levels. Well, I can't think of any easy levels right now. I don't know the names of any. There's some creators that have a bunch of very sight readable levels that would probably be good to start with, just to get the mechanics down. these locked levels. You need to get a certain amount of coins to unlock them. They're the hardest of the like main levels. I know you're new to the game, but calling it the campaign is pretty funny. They're typically everyone calls them like the main level or the main Geometry Dash campaign. I know those levels teach about the mechanics, but I didn't do that. I kind of played I played more online levels than the main levels first. It's probably why it took me so long to be good at the game, but it's okay. I wonder how many downloads Stereo Madness has. Like, I wonder how many people have beaten it. That must be the most downloaded level in GD. Or at least most played, I mean, not downloaded. No, you have to get the coins in the in the main levels. There's two types of coins. There's the ones in the main levels, which there's significantly less of. I think there's 159. And then there's like online coins that people put in their own levels. And there's thousands of those ones, just because there's thousands of levels. I think there's like 48,000 online like rated levels you can get rewards from and stuff. I want to beat the levels so bad. Yeah, you just play the main stages first. That's a good idea. You didn't play the main levels first. Yeah, I beat all of them except Deadlocked, and then after I did Future Funk, I beat Deadlocked. I beat Future Funk before Deadlocked, which I think is kind of funny. Because I thought Deadlocked was, like, impossible. The hardest part for me, which no one has ever agreed with me, was the ball part with, like, with the gravity portals and stuff. I thought that part was so hard for some reason. I, like, could not do it. So I beat Future Funk. And that's kind of when I realized I really liked duels. Because Hexgun Force is one of my favorite RobTop levels. When I realized that you can make a duel asymmetrical, I was like, that's so cool. And I loved playing really confusing asymmetrical duels. I didn't play the main levels. Yeah. Striker and GD World. I also beat all the GD World levels. I forgot about those. I wish, like, the achievements were, like, you can easily get them in this game. Like, you can, like, they're just added on. I don't know why RobTop just doesn't do that. Just add all the other games into this one. I feel like that'd be kind of easy. It would just add more main levels, more achievements and stuff. And RobTop can, like, update the world, GD world, pretty often. Or have a good one, Ivory. He beat Theory of Everything 2 and he had 140 demons. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I by the time I had beat Future Funk, I was probably at like 70 to 100 extreme, not extremes, oh my god, 100 demons at that point. I was a star grinder kind of early on. I think like after the first year of having a PC, that's when I really started to like just playing random levels. Dude, what did I even just die to? Oh my god, why? Oh, I'm getting annoyed now. I want to beat this level. Coding is harder than I think. I know it's hard. I don't think... I used to want to code. I thought it'd be super fun. But then I started learning how to do it, and I was like, this is awful. I like coding with Scratch, and that's it. Which is not even coding. It's just... it has all the code for you done. I don't have to type it out. Alright, have a good one, Dino Alexis. You're still here? Awesome. I'm glad you're still here. We need everyone here, you know? I'm gonna have to leave soonish, just because I have a few things I need to get done before my mom gets back home. If I don't get those done, I might be cooked. So, I need to do that. I gotta go feed my chickens at some point. I gotta figure out how to do like a stream tour of like my farm. I think that'd be fun. But however, the only thing that would be bad is just the internet does not work out there, so it would be very laggy and you wouldn't be able to see anything. What language? What language am I speaking currently? I actually don't know what language I'm speaking currently. I think French. You're just watching right now. That's fine. That's all I need. Then I'm so bored. What level should you play? You should play. Dude, there's no. You should play like Air Tech or something. I was playing Air Tech the other day and it's pretty fun. It's either Air Tech or Sky Tech or something like that. Oh, what programming language? The only one I use was Scratch, which is not even a coding language. I mean, it kind of is, but it's like for kids, basically. I did actually make a full game with it one time. I was pretty proud of it. I'm still proud of it. I think it came out pretty good. I spent like a year on it too. I wanted to make like a level that, like, a game inspired by the first Zelda, and I think I did decent on it. Only made 3 levels, but it's pretty fun. You did 20 steer match 2210, so let's go. I should make a platformer level. I've already made a platformer level. I made a platformer extreme demon. I think it's actually pretty good. I try to make it like sync. I'm also currently working on another one. It's gonna be probably like a medium to hard demon. I'm experimenting with like trying to make platformer gameplay sync without making it super duper difficult. I just got back into Back on Track. The song is super nostalgic. It is a very nostalgic song. I did some basic Python and passed pretty easy. I don't know. I thought it would be my thing, and then it became not my thing pretty quickly. My like career path that I want to take is completely different than it was 5 years ago. For the past 2 years, though, it's pretty much maintained the same. Dream job, this YouTube channel explodes and I can make streams and videos forever. That's like ultimate goal, but like that probably won't happen. However, I have backup plans. The main levels are in order they got released. Yeah, that is true. You mean Hangman on Python? That's cool. I know some friends that are pretty decent at it. It's too much to learn. I'm too lazy to learn how to code. It just doesn't look fun. Whoever put that gap there needs to stop. I think this level should just be nerfed for me when I beat it. Just right now. I think that'd be great. I want to beat this level now. I'm now at the point of like I've played this level for so long I still love it dearly, but oh boy. I know how to play it. I think I've extracted all skill that I've gotten from it. I just don't have the completion. I finally got the diamond 100-foot Billy for $100 billion. I'm so happy for you, man. Just, you have about 200 attempts in Stereo Madness. I think I have like so many, only because I've like played Stereo Madness for just a bunch of like random reasons to like test a mod out or something. I probably have over 4,000 attempts on Stereo Madness. Just for random stupid stuff. If you're beating these levels that quickly, it took me so long to beat Stereo Madness. The first time it probably was like 100 attempts. But I honestly, when I first played this game, it was probably in like 2015. I got GD Lite and I hated the game so much. I got to Poltergeist. I was like, this game just sucks. There's nothing fun about it. And I got it again. Did the same exact thing, but instead I got to Electroman Adventures. I was like, all right, this game sucks. And then I got it a third time. I was like, you know what? Let's see what else this game has to offer. I'll pay for it. Maybe there's like a few extra levels. I had no idea what the community was. I started early 2.1, which is, I know, noob behavior. You play other similar games, to be fair. That's... Yeah, I played, like, no, like, platforming games or any sort of, like, games where you have to be precise, ever. I played mostly, like, open world games or, like, just Zelda. Not Mario. You know, I do like some Mario games. I like the my favorite Mario game is Mario Galaxy. That game is like just so perfect. But I'm not a big fan of any of the new Mario games. I just can't get into them. I actually like disliked Mario Odyssey. I don't know if that like is about to make people unsubscribe and beat me up and burn me at the stake for saying that. I got really bored of it. I would prefer the first Mario. I like the first, third, and Mario Galaxy. Those are my 3 favorite Mario games. Mario 64 is also one of my favorites, but only because it's kind of the first of its kind. How do I do this first jump? On what? You love Zelda? Yeah, Zelda's my favorite. Specifically, my favorite Zelda game, Skyward Sword. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was pretty awesome, but the feel of Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess are the 2 absolute best games ever. I also really like Wind Waker. I just like them all. I like them all. I really need... There's 2 Zelda games I have not beaten yet. That being... not Tears of the Kingdom. Wind Waker and Ocarina of Time. Those were the only two that I really want to beat. Poltergeist? How do you do the first... I don't know which one that is. Is it like a double spike? Ugh. Playing Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, I never beat Tears of the Kingdom either. I honestly got kind of bored of it. I played it so much. I played it for probably like 100 hours. I didn't even beat it yet. I've probably discovered like... I would say like 70% of the map. Not even everything. Like I wanted to 100% the game pretty much before I beat the last boss, but I just never did. I didn't really have interest because I played it way too much. Also, I accidentally discovered where like Ganon was almost immediately. I went all the way down the entire like dungeon with like mediocre weapons and a bunch of like sunflower things that made it so you don't get like the gloom hearts. I went all the way down. I was like, I wonder what this is. And it was just Ganon's lair. I was like, oh, whoops. This is just the final boss, and I don't have any of the guys with me, other than the electric one, I think. And the flight one. Forgot their names. The thing about Tears of the Kingdom that I did not really like was the dungeons. The only... The one I thought was very fun was the Air Temple. That was my favorite one out of all of them. Other than that, they kind of sucked. I hated the water one. The water one was just genuinely, I wanted to be done with it. The quests for it were so just like, oh, can you grab this for me? Oh, can you find this for me under this random waterfall? I really just have to jump over it. But there's another one. Yeah, there's two. Well, there's jump orbs. Did you hit the jump orbs, or are you trying to do the click without hitting the jump orbs? I don't know what jump click you're talking about. I can't think of, like, if you did Back on Track and Steer Madness so easily, I don't know what in Poltergeist. There's also some fakes in Poltergeist. You gotta watch out. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, you can click that. You can click the orb. It makes the click significantly. You can do it without hitting the orb, but it's so much harder. Man, I didn't even get to the hard click. I didn't even die to the hard thing. I died to the easy thing. That's the best I've gotten today. 68%. No, it's totally fine. There's so many little things you need to like learn. Honestly, it's like even like knowing the jump distance of like a cube or just like the random things of like gravity and stuff in the game. Once you can kind of like picture where you're gonna land, once you click, like every single time, the game becomes so much better, or so much easier. Honestly, once you can do upside down gameplay without feeling like the whole world just turned around and everything is backwards, you're in a good position to play like hard levels. I'm pretty sure that's actually how I thought I had to do Poltergeist 2, because I didn't know about jump orbs. I didn't know how they worked. I think I did like pretty much the same thing. I was like, why is this level so hard? And then I clicked it and I was like, oh, that makes that click just slightly way easier. I'm pretty sure it's a frame perfect. What was my first demon? Probably like club step. Not even gonna lie. Something really lame. But problematic was one of my first easy demons. And then I think like Dear Nostalgists was like another one. The Nightmare. Oh yeah, completely forgot about the Nightmare. The Nightmare was probably my first. It was either that or the Lightning Road. And then it was problematic. I did the Nightmare on mobile. That was the demon I did. I don't know why I forgot about the Nightmare. I wish it told you like the date that you beat a level on. I think that would be really cool. So you can like go back and be like, huh, I beat this level at this day and time. 50,000 years ago. I just noticed it's 12 p.m. I haven't eaten breakfast or lunch yet. Ooh. Yeah, I ate breakfast. I'm getting pretty hungry. Do, do, do. Oh my god, why? I'm getting inconsistent now. I was doing good at the beginning of the stream, but now I'm no longer good at this level. I'm gonna try to get to the duel one more time, and then I'll call it quits. make ham and cheese sandwich, and if you're vegan, just eat the bread. Just bread and ketchup. One piece of bread toasted, one not. And then ketchup. That's my favorite sandwich right there. Just straight ketchup and or just straight like spicy mustard sandwiches. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Dude, I kind of want a ham and cheese too. You actually just you inspired me for what I'm going to make myself for lunch. I do need to be a productive member of society soon. This is like my weird day off. I have like a really weird weekend. Didn't even get to the gosh there. Alright, that's where I'm gonna end it. I didn't even get to the second part. Oh, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm breathing. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle on out of here. Thank you guys all for watching. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys all for subscribing, liking, all the things. Have a good day. Goodbye.